What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounder, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, you know, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos. Some of the videos in the All-Stars will too. And priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments, you get priority reply. No incident, $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more. So here's where you're going to get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace. All right, we in here, man. We're going to talk about Showtime boxing schedule. Got you on that. Heard through a little birdie that Errol Spence, if he don't fight Terence Crawford next, he out of there at 147. He moving up to 154 pounds. So Jaron Ennis know he probably is going to have the IBF belt, probably versus subpar competition. He also signed a new deal with Showtime. I'll talk about that. And Jermall Charlo continues the great legend of Bum Basher. But real quick, first, Ortiz pulls out the Michael McKinson fight Saturday, as if anybody cared about it. I ain't even heard nobody talk about that fight. I was going to do a little video on it. I was supposed to get to it today. Glad I ain't waste my time on it because they say Virgil pulled out like a baby daddy who didn't want no kids. All right. And the reason they pull it out, according to Dan Rayfield, is because they said Virgil Ortiz couldn't make the weight. So it wasn't like he had the virus or, oh, my neck, my back. They said a boy couldn't make the weight. Crazy, right? So hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. They say that nigga might need to go to 54. That nigga about to be filet mignon at 54. He might have to take on the Charlo challenge after all. So he said, I'm told the reason Virgil pulled out was due to weight issues. Let's see what they're going to announce as the official reason as if Virgil has anything to say. So it says, per sources confirming on other various reports, Virgil Ortiz is out Saturday. So they saying it's the weight. Dan Rayfield saying. So, I mean, this nigga that said, you know, he ain't leaving until he get a title at 47. That looked like some cap. Or was he taking it easy in camp? You know, maybe he growing. He 23 years old, so his body's still developing. Donald Banks, shout out to him. Appreciate you being a member. Want to be a member? Hit the join button. Find the membership that's right for you. Black XOB, salute. Appreciate you. Bernardo, salute. We in here. Rebel Life Boxing salute. I seen one of your videos, man. Shout out to you, man. It was funny where you had the Little Mermaid. That shit was hilarious. So they said now he can't make the weight. So I don't know what he gonna do. I mean, going to 154 pounds. You know, he a big kid, but you ain't established shit at 47. Kavalaskis hurt you. You got guys like Lubin ain't even a champion. You know what I'm saying? You got guys like Charles Conwell who ain't touched the championship. And then I think Yovis Gomez pulled out of a card. The Cuban cat up there, he really good. You still got gatekeepers like Austin Trout. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that is what it is. So, shit happened. And other than miss weight, they decided for the kid to pull out the fight because he wouldn't have been 100%. This is a title eliminator. This kid fighting a title eliminator. He made 147 every time. The last 3 times he made 47, he made it on the nose. And you're supposed to make the weight as close as you can because you don't want to leave nothing out the ring. So most of the time he made the weight, it's been 147, been on the nose. He was flirting around at 144 a minute. So, I mean, that don't surprise me, bro. He a growing kid, man. A lot of times you can't predict your body. Now, could this be him just being lazy and fat? No, I don't think so, bro. Him and his dad seem like really professional about this. So, I mean, maybe he need to hire a nutritionist. You know, a lot of these dudes try to take the cheap route and do it on their own. You hire a nutritionist, it can increase your longevity in the sport, not even just at the weight. So, I mean, it don't surprise me none. These dudes was growing, man. Sometimes you never can predict. Didn't Anthony Davis like grow a foot in high school? He went from being a 6'2" point guard to being 6'10". This nigga almost grew a whole foot. You know, genetics are genetics. This ninja almost grew a whole foot. So, of course, think about what Virgil Ortiz doing, especially if he's just winging it. He probably figure I'm in the gym all day. I can make the weight. I'm burning calories all day. That's what it is. But get a nutritionist. You know what I'm saying? Take that money, get a nutritionist, get a strength and conditioning coach. They put their head together. They test your blood. They see how many carbs you need and make the weight easy. Simple as that. Stop trying to cut corners with something that your life is on the line with. Think about that. Your life is on the line when you participate in a sport of boxing. So why wouldn't you spare any expense to protect that livelihood and protect your life? You know, one like nobody. I mean, what's the chance of them both fights falling off March 19th? Both of them. Charlo, Castano, Virgil, and Michael McKinson. So it ain't shit to watch on Saturday. I think Steve Rose fight. He the last nigga standing. Him and Edwin Berlanga. They got the spotlight. It was 3 fights shown on Saturday. All 2 of them fell out due to illness and looked like he couldn't make the weight. And the other one fell out due to a bicep tear at Castanos. So, I mean, it is what it is. A jam pack that was supposed to be the grunt of March 19th, the best of March. Now it's down to Edwin Berlanga and Steve Rose. So, that is what it is. It don't surprise me none. That is what it is. He said, what's on the line? You would think he would be on point. I mean, yeah. I mean, some people just think I could do it myself. And some people do need personal trainers. You know, and even people that do it themselves and you're trying to make the weight yourself, you know, a lot of times, I'm going to say 99.9% of times, it's an easier way to it'll be done. Easier way to be done. So, it is what it is. If what he's saying is true that he simply couldn't make the weight, you just not found out on Tuesday, nigga. You knew, nigga. You knew last Monday. You knew the whole camp. You have a trajectory which you looking to be at come fight night. You have a trajectory. You come fight night, you got a trajectory all through camp. If we need to do an extra 4 weeks of camp, an extra week of camp to get in shape, you have a trajectory. And he ain't a guy that looked fat and out of shape. Even when I met him in Vegas, he didn't look fat and out of shape. He's just a growing kid. That's it. He's just a growing kid, man. So sometimes you can't predict it, but you know, a lot of niggas like to cut corners with their money. Go buy a chain, go save the money, go buy a car. Shit, it's like when you get your first paycheck. A lot of these niggas ain't, they been getting like tournament money from boxing, but these niggas ain't, man. What Virgil Ortiz over here making, man? Hold on. Not the pocket watch, but hold on. Let's see what this nigga making, bro. Hold on. Let's see if we can find out what he making. I'll say. So, so I don't know. It say. Let me see. It don't really say. So whatever you making, nigga, you take some of that money. He got a net worth of $1 million. They saying. They said Virgil earns a base fight purse of 75, so he make more than that. So whatever money that Virgil getting, just put it towards nutritionist. So you go ahead and grab a belt real quick. Ricky, salute. What's going on? Just so you grab a belt. Because if you keep trying to force to make the weight at 54, at 47, you're going to blow through 54. You're going to be there for a second. You're going to be at 160 pounds. So, you know, at the end of the day, either they make a decision to move up now or they make a decision to spend money right now to make the weight. So, but from further, let's start the topic of conversation. Excuse me. Here we go. So we have a Showtime schedule, which I don't think a schedule was needed, honestly, because we knew about every one of these fights for the most part. What fight y'all didn't know that was coming up? What fight y'all didn't know that was coming up? Maybe the Maxo and Vargas fight and the Sulecki and Charlo fight, the only two. They ain't even got Sulecki picture up there. So it says Showtime boxing schedule, 9 marquee events feature 21 undefeated fighters, 2 world championship unification bouts, 7 world championship matchup with at least 13 world titles at stake and 3 world title eliminators. So, I mean, you look at it, I mean, it's a good schedule. You can tell they put a lot of thought to it. It's solid. Only 2 pay-per-views, you know, out of what? 9 fights on here. And then on top of that, you might have some fights come in on the fall. I'm surprised they didn't try to squeeze Keith Thurman in this thing. You know, I'm surprised they ain't try to squeeze Keith up in here. But, I mean, Tim Tszyu and Terrell Goucher, that's a great fight. They believe Tim Tszyu right now is ready for Jermall Charlo. Okay, Lubin Fondor, it don't get too much better than that. They fighting for an interim WBC title owned by Charlo. That means once Charlo move up to 60, which we'll get there, that means Erickson Lubin Fondor winner will be the true WBC champion. Charlo, the word on the street is he moving up too. So we gonna get the Spence, you know. So then you got Jermall Charlo taking on Castanos May 14th. If Castanos win, I don't think he moving up. I think he's staying right put. So you might get Castanos versus Lubin if you choose to keep the title. Benavidez and Lemieux, that might be my favorite fight of all of them. You know, that's a knockout weight. It's gonna be out of all these fights, that's gonna be a knockout. That and Tank. Fulton and Danny Roman, that's a really solid fight. Too bad the sanction belt bodies got in there for MJ and took him out of Undisputed, which is trash. Charlo Sulecki, it's the worst fight on here by far on this competitive schedule. We get to Charlo later. Mike Mayaxo and Ray Vargas. That's actually a solid fight, but Ray Vargas is pound for pound, in my opinion, the most boringest fighter of this generation. You know, so and then you got the pay-per-view fights. Gervonta Davis going to Brooklyn versus Rolly Romero, which they taking, you know, they going back to the East Coast to tap the Tank fan base. And putting more fights at the Barclays Center. I get it. Look, Errol Spence Jr. versus Yordenis Ugas, a glorified bum bash on for unification. He easily gonna dispatch Ugas. He might beat Ugas so bad, hair might start growing on his eyes and ass again. So other than that, it's a solid fight card for Showtime. What more can you ask for? You know what I'm saying, from them? Charlo and Monguia, it is what it is. They were still saying it's gonna happen, and then they didn't even know they put Sulecki in there for Jermall Charlo. So, I mean, what more y'all want? Well, make sure the thumbs up button. What more y'all want from Al? Come on. And what is it? 7 of them fights you ain't even got to pay pay-per-view for. 7 of them fights you ain't got to pay pay-per-view for. Only 2 pay-per-view fights on here. And they really good fights. So, I mean, I don't know why they had a rollout show, because we knew about the Sue fight. We knew about the Lubin fight. We knew about the Spence fight. We knew they might as well just have rolled the schedule out and just made the Spence and Ugas pay-per-view a whole event. We knew about the Charlo fight. We knew about the Benavidez fight. We knew about the Tank fight. Roman and so forth. We knew about that. Only one we didn't really know about is the bottom 2. Charlo, Sulecki, and Mark Mayoxo and Ray Vargas. So we knew about most of them. But Lemieux and Benavidez is a good fight. If the size ain't too much advantage, that's my favorite fight on here. One of them, Lubin and Fondura, that's going to be a barn burner too. Ricky said a lot of these fighters need to be fighting divisions that are their natural weight. I mean, yeah, but boxers say as long as you can make that weight there's no problem. If everybody fought at their natural weight class, man, most of these niggas would be a heavyweight and cruiserweight. So, for sure, Benavidez and Lemieux is worth buying. Yeah, that shit going to be, long as Dave Lemieux still got the head speed, man, that shit going to be a barn burner. That shit going to be shout out to Brian for shooting me a cash. I appreciate it for the birthday love, bro. Appreciate that. I appreciate you. Tax Tech Expense jump up to 54 after this fight. We'll get there. Shout out to Tax Tech. Charlo trying not to get the Canelo. Charlo trying not to get the Canelo fight down. He going, well, I mean, okay. We going to get to him. Ideal Perez. So it's likely to do those type of things. Ricardo, what's going on? What up, though? 704 Joe, salute. Reggie, salute. Texas in the building, a home of the trio, Trap Season, the truth. RP Razor Ramon. Yeah, RP to him. That's sad, bro. Sad. It's a lot of people. That's why a lot of old people don't like going to the hospital. They said he had a procedure on his hip and he turned around and had 3 heart attacks. So, yeah, man. I used to be around. I used to live at an old folks' home. My grandma, her last few days, and a lot of old people rather die than let them EMS in when they pull that string. Yep. The guy with the swag. Who got with the shag? Okay, my bad. Foden versus Roman is solid. It's a solid fight, but none of y'all care about 122 pounders giving each other sweetest massage. No way. But the younger weight, the lower weight classes is where they be fighting at. Well, he should be fighting Marjan Agdamaliv, but the IBF and WBA stepped in and stopped it. Stopped Foden from being undisputed or having a chance in undisputed. But I really want to see. I don't know what's happening with Donaire in Inoue neither, but I want to see Foden fight MJ or Inoue. That might be price of admission. Roman would be a cool fight, but you just got your ass whooped and lost your titles. Well, he deserved to get back in there because he didn't have to fight old boy, and he did. People in the media telling him he should drop a title. He went in there and fought him. So I ain't got no issue with Roman getting another title. I wish him the best. But Steve Foden, a different savage. Kiki from A Hunt, I'm surprised Danny Garcia wasn't in the lineup. Man, they can't afford Danny Garcia no more. He might be going on Fox though, if they got a lineup. They can't afford Danny Garcia no more. They cannot afford Danny Garcia, bro. Garcia out here watching all his luxury. Danny Garcia didn't did right with his money. Calypso A, salute. Said Benavidez might get hurt with the way he walks forward and the lazy jab in his hand. He might. That's if Lemieux can reach him, though. The way they talking about how big he is, you got to be able to reach that joker. So, OG the truth. That's going to be a good fight. If he get knocked out by Lemieux, I would not be surprised. He said that's crazy how they kill old people like old people. Well, that's why old people don't like going to the hospital. Yep. Anytime you older, a lot of times they can't even do procedures on people so old because they so old, if that makes sense. Dr. Law, okay, I ain't gonna get into all that, but who knows? And then a lot of times the lawyers don't want to sue the hospitals in the city, but that's a different topic to talk about on a different platform. But I mean, it's a good schedule, man. I got a lot of good fights. I think next week, Zoo and Terrell Goucher, that's a fight y'all gonna like. Tim Zoo, we get to see what he made of. Terrell Goucher got a good chin. He hurt Erickson a little bit, so you know what I'm saying. I'm glad to see him put food on his table. And then is it the following week? Lubin jump up in there. No, 2 more weeks before that, then Lubin jump up in there. Then the week after with Fondor, that's gonna be a good fight. And then the week after Fondor jump in there with Lubin, then you get Spence and Ugas. They don't even know what Top Rank bringing to the table neither, bro. So you don't know what the zone bring. The zone don't bring shit but international flavor. That's it. Excuse me. That's all the zone bring is international flavor. If you want to know about international fights, Sandor Martin supposed to be going over there and fighting. He supposed to be going over there and fighting somebody on Spain, the zone. So if you wonder what Sandor Martin doing that beat Mikey Garcia, that nigga going on. He fights somebody in Spain, if that matter. So yeah. So if you care about what Sandor Martin doing, there you go. I thought he might capitalize and try to fight Crawford or something like that, but that is what it is. But let's move on. Magic Man Sulecki. Sulecki, who's been around the block like Jenny on the block. He got a fight with Jermall Charlo. You asked like, why of all opponents did he get a fight with Jermall Charlo, right? Well, what's his name from Temptations? Dennis. Don't look any further. Right here, Magic Sulecki is rated the number 6 fighter in Charlo's division, right? Right around with Zanik Abdama, whatever the dude that's about to fight for the WBO title, because Jaime turned it down. Think he's gonna fight Charlo. He already fought Derevchenko at 5. Jen Big going for a title at 4. Chris Eubank simply don't want the fight. He want to call out welterweights and kill Brook and Crawford. Adames, he about to be the mandatory. Him and Jaime might fight next. So, Sulecki ranked 6. How is Sulecki ranked 6? I don't know how this shit works. He went over to Poland and rebuilt his career with 2 fights. So I don't know how it worked, but Sulecki number 6, right? He number 6 somehow. And they probably really do need the federal government to come up in boxing and govern it, because this dude just lost to Demetrius Andrade at the Dunkin' Donuts Center in Providence. He come back versus Sasha whoever. He come back versus Fahad El. And all of a sudden, he back at number 6. Like, who the hell did he fight? He didn't fight Eubanks or nothing like that. But, that's him. He still got a solid record. And, Charlo ready to fight him. They was doing photo shoots at the gym with Jermall. He was training in some Air Force Ones, some Jordan 1s in the video. But how can you wake up with that's why the nigga ain't touching no M's for real. How can you wake up with yourself and fight Sulecki, bro? When you could be fighting Caleb Plant. When you could look here, he could have fought somebody like Sulecki, the Sulecki version at 168 and made his 168-pound debut. You could have, and then if you didn't like it, you could have came back down. Could have fought Anthony Sims or Fedor Shuvanov or whatever like that, bro. You sit there and you let Demetrius Andrade vacate his belt, and you turn around and fight Magic Man Sulecki. That's what I call him. You come over here and fight Demetrius Andrade's leftovers. Come on, man. Then that nigga got the nerve to be barking at people and the nerve to be walking down Jared Hurd. You know what I'm saying? And I know what they really wanted to do too. They really wanted to put his ass in there with Cuba, Luis Arias. That's what they really wanted. They wanted to put him in there with Luis Arias. But Luis Arias, I think he lost his last fight. Yeah, he lost to Von Alexander. He lost that fight. That was on the Tank undercard. I better than put him in there with Von. And that's Devin Alexander, brother, who did some time and came back. I'd rather see Von get that fight then. That's what they was gonna serve Charlo up to was Luis Arias, and Luis Arias turned around and got lost to Vaughn. That's who beat Money Powell was Vaughn. Vaughn out here wrecking shit coming out the pen. You know what I'm saying? Vaughn out here wrecking shit. Like he the Twisted Metal thing. Yeah, he said they saying Virgil Ortiz can't make the way. Yeah, we just talked about it. Yep, first 10 minutes. I can listen to this replay on Spotify too. Hit the link tree link in the description. Whenever you going through the chat and take you right where I'm at right here. Hit that link. Wasn't Munguia posted? Yeah, I was talking to some people, and they didn't even know Charlo was going to announce Sulecki today. So they thought the fight still can happen, but the zone got in the way with the Munguia fight. They wanted to be a part of it, and he couldn't. Apparently, he couldn't leave. He couldn't do it without the zone blessing. So he couldn't fight Charlo. So it is what it is. And Charlo turned around and fight Sulecki. Hey, what else Charlo gonna do? I'd love to see them get a brother like Vaughn that shot though. Real talk. I'd rather Al Heyman give a black man Vaughn that shot, but Vaughn been upsetting shit too much. Vaughn might go in there. He fought my boy Winfrey from Detroit. Yep. Winfrey Harris. Yep. Tony Harrison fighter actually beat him. Vaughn Horn beat him. He didn't really get the fight. He beat Money Power right here. He lost to Anthony Simmons Jr. He's going up and down. He's going up to light heavyweight. He lost to Zanabic. Is that the Zanabic that's fighting for the title? Yeah, he lost to Zanabic in their 8-round split. This 8-rounder. He lost to Mama's boy. You got to remember, he spent a long time in the pen. His resume looking good. He got stopped by Zach Parker in two rounds though. That's what I'm trying to fight next. Big run for Greek Luis Arias. So yeah, mine out here wrecking shit. But I mean, what else Charlo was gonna do? What else Charlo was gonna do? He never fought Demetrius Andrade, so I just think we need to. Oh man, again. Hold on real quick. He never fought Demetrius. Hold on, my bad. Picture no more. So here's where you go. He's like, man, what? I don't like doing this over, man. Why can't I tell my audio choppy? But then, nobody tell me that. This motherfucker. All right, I don't know. I'm about to do this over with, bro. I wish somebody would tell me the audio was bad. That's why you do sound check. That's why I should do sound check. I gotta do this over with. Crazy. Oh, it's all right. It just started chopping. My bad. That bitch just started chopping up. Never mind, man. I had to find me another mixer, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, I switched the mics over, so we good now. Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Now that's what I'll get for using the free mixer. But he said, well, yeah, Munguia's supposed to fight. I hope y'all heard that part. Charlo versus Lucky was unexpected. I mean, yeah, they had to have a backup plan for him, so that is what it is. He is in the top 10, so Joey Chad said Charlo trash. He said, what fight out the lineup you think the underdog will pull off the upset? I'm thinking Rolly or Evert with a tank. Man, Rolly ain't got a chance in hell. Out of the lineup, Dave Lemieux, because he can punch. That's about it. Yep, David Lemieux, because he can punch. Other than that, let me pull it up before I put my foot in my mouth. Other than that, Ray Vargas, and that's it. Maybe Terrell Couche, but that's pretty much it, bro. They go, man. That's pretty much it. But I can't believe this ninja really about to fight Sulecki. It ain't a bad fight. It ain't the worst fight. You know, but he told y'all he gonna keep fighting the Montiels of the world. I don't want to hear this nigga ever say I was ducked, avoided. He should have called Demetrius Andrade and fought Andrade before he took his belt. This nigga don't even want to unify. He want to say he ain't no real fighter, bro. Jermall ain't no real fighter. That nigga just want the money. He just want the money. That's it. He just want the money. And I can't blame him. He just want the money, bro. He should have fought Andrade and made one of the best unification bouts in current black boxing. Come on, all the black fighters that black fights we could have gotten, they all of a sudden they couldn't make them happen. You know, Wilder and Joshua would have been for that. Wilder and Dillian White. Tank and Haney. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of fights, bro. Colbert then got chopped up by Hector Luis Garcia, if that's his name. You know, Colbert was trying to fight Russell. Colbert could have fought Shakur. Terence, Crawford, Errol, Spence. And you see when black fighters get to mixing it up, Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, Errol and Sean and Terence, it's really good fights. Tony Harrison, Charlo 3. Man, you know what I'm saying? That shit would have been epic. They go out their way not to give us our fights, bro. And him and Charlo and Andrade would have been epic because Charlo might have been outboxing Charlo, but Charlo could have got the equalizer. Charlo might have been outboxing Andrade. Andrade come on with this drunken master type of style. You know what I'm saying? They go out their way and smear it in our face, bro. That they ain't making these black fights. They not going to be happy till the United States government jump up in boxing and start regulating it. That's what need to happen. That's what need to happen, bro. Because, man, this nigga just want the money, bro. He happy with the money. And when you got all them damn kids and his beautiful wife, and I don't blame him. You got that big-ass house, I don't blame him. But this nigga ain't going to take no risk. Him and Tank going to be the type of dudes, they going to get a nigga off the boat. Nigga going to be named Juan Jaranga, Ranka, Waka, whatever. And one of them niggas going to beat his ass. Watch what I tell you. Him and Tank, if they don't step their opposition up, that's how boxing works. Just like Vernon Forrest and Ricardo Mayorga, you ain't gonna see it coming. But I will say this is a step up in competition for Montiel. I would love to see Sulecki and Magic Man Sulecki and Montiel fight, even after this. That'd be a solid co-feature, a solid fight for them. You know? But if you fighting bums and you iced out like this, bro, he must be doing something right. You know what I'm saying? He got the big house, the big jewelry. He must be doing something right. The velvet. What is that velvet? What is that velvet? He must be doing something right, bro. He must be doing something right. He might, man, I ain't mad at him, bro. But damn, I want to see you in a fight where you got to at least try. We ain't seen that nigga in a fight where he was in real danger until since he fought J-Rock, even though he lost the quarter, Bob. I'll let that happen. I'll let y'all have that. You know what I'm saying? Don't he want to go to the Hall of Fame, man? He'll be 32 in May. And then like Jaime was gonna get him there, but shit, at least it was an opponent. People say, I'm tired of watching Munguia fight Bond. Well, shit. We tired of watching Charlo fight bums. What they saying, how high? Got blood, got weed. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at him. Any brother that's getting their money, bro, I can't get mad at him, bro. If you getting your money the long way, the short way, the fast way, the hard way, to meet him the easy, he getting it the easy way. That nigga just in boxing to get paid, bro. He don't care about none of that other shit, man. He just in boxing to get paid. You know, he got a hell of a attributes, bro. He got one of the attributes to be one of the greatest fighters to do it, bro. All these niggas, man, he could have fought a Danny Jacobs, before he got upset by John. He missed so many opportunities, man. Al Heyman must be, boy. They must believe in Al like Christians believe in the Bible. Charlo won't pay. Only might he might be black. I don't think he blacklisted. He might be, but blacklisted mean you on the Gary Russell regiment. He might be. I ain't really look at his activity like that, but it'll be going down in Houston. So you in the Houston area, you want to see a fight? Sulecki ain't no hoe. I will say that the boxing guy's gonna bless either Rolly or Ugas. Neither one in my book. Sulecki is a good opponent. No, boo-boo. Why? He is still a good opponent, though. I felt he beat Danny Jacobs, bro. And the scorecards is wild, but he definitely a good opponent. He definitely worthy. I would like to see him and Montiel mix it up even before this. I'm not going to completely shit, but because Sulecki ain't trash. He ain't trash. He ain't never been knocked out. I ain't seen him since Andrade, beat him, but he ain't trash. But he easily could have fought we could be getting Andrade a summer blockbuster. What's the summer blockbuster movie coming out this year? I know Sonic come out April 9th. We're going to see that. The first one was fire. This one got tails in it. Lather, salute. What's going on? Appreciate that birthday love the other day. Donald Banks, he said, I think Fondora is going to stop Lubin because Lubin don't got no chin. He was scared to get hit by Boucher. He can't even punch. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going with Lubin. But we'll see. Fondora got a lot of body to hit. So be a good fight. But Lubin definitely packing the power. I don't really look at Fondora power like Fondora don't seem to have good punching power. That might be because he might be dry at the weight. So I think Lubin gonna beat him. I think he gonna stop him. But I got some inside information on that one though. So I can't share that. Tank versus Rolly only doing 50,000 pay-per-views. Yeah, I ain't buying it. That's a nice fight to go to, though, for sure. The Barclays is dope if you ain't ever been there before. Then Rosado knocked Sulecki down. Did he? Shit, Rosado whoop a lot of ass that he didn't get credit for. Hold on. Yeah, he was supposed to fight Luis Arias. Yeah, Rosado got dropped in rounds 1 and 8, and he dropped Sulecki twice in the 9th round. So, yep, Gary Rosado just a bad luck kid. I don't say Sulecki not trash, bro. 32 fights, 11 knockouts. Did you see the guy that Virgil Ortiz was about to fight? Hold on. Did you see the guy Virgil Ortiz was about to fight? Look at this. Oh, they took him off now. They took old Michael McKinson off. They did that too quick. They said a fight off. Boxing Rec got right up to the computer, was like, it's off. This nigga couldn't make the weight, bro. Like, what? That nigga gonna throw a payday down the drain? Nigga better do sit-ups. This nigga had 2 knockouts. But he dropped him. He dropped a lot of his opponents. You see Congo, Harkin. He dropped Vernon twice. You know what I'm saying? So he was dropping shit. But Ortiz trying to get a fake mandatory, a quick mandatory, man. The boxing guys was like, nope. Fotex salute. So can I go to Poland, fight 2 scrubs, and get Charlo fight? Man, not if you black. When you ain't got the complexion for the protection. Man, come on. Charlo ain't fighting no niggas neither. When the last he fought Brandon Adams. Man, Charlo 160-pound range. And it's partially Canelo fought too, because he was Canelo mandatory. Canelo, they created the franchise belt, all that type of stuff, bro. But it's 160-pound range. He been at 160 since 2017. We going on 5 years. Mexican. I don't know what Hugo is to say Mexican. Korobov is what? From Kazakhstan or Russia? He from Russia. Brother, Aussie, what's that? Ukraine and Mexico, I believe. Man, that nigga fought one black person in 5 years. In a half a decade, that nigga fought one Negro. That should tell y'all something right then and there. And you gotta remember, Core Bob came from 168. He came down on a week or two notice, and he really beat Charlo. Them scorecards, the government need to investigate those. That nigga Charlo got hit with everything but the motherfucking Jordan shoe collection. That nigga fought one black person, and this nigga, when he like the Contender or something like that, I don't know. He fought one brother and couldn't even stop him. John Thompson stopped him from Jersey. That nigga fought, well, man, that nigga on a no Negro diet. He know no Negro. That nigga, man, that nigga should be fighting on the Zone app. That nigga got more international flavor than the Zone. That nigga got more international flavor than the Zone itself. That nigga then he did fight 2 black fighters back to back. I don't know if Wilkie Camford. Yeah. That nigga had a nice diet of black fighters. Michael Finney, that sounds like he from somewhere else. But that nigga, man, he fought 1, 2, 3, 4 black fighters in a row. And that nigga said, hell no, just one. That nigga, man, I'll talk about Bud resume and Tank resume. This nigga almost my age, and this nigga, that nigga resume, man, I can get in there. I fight a couple guys, solid guys, get knocked out better than him. That nigga resume is gross. You ever heard that song by Gucci Mane called Gross? Her body is gross. That's from Jury Selection. Charlo the second coming. Yeah, he the melanated Triple G, bro. He the melanated Triple G. I don't know. He beat J-Rock, though, but they ain't looking too good. At the time, J-Rock was on fire. Charlo out here shopping at the at Play-Doh closets for his opponents. Luis would outbox Charlo too. I've been a good, I guess. Ortiz, yeah, I heard Ortiz pulled out because he missed weight. We talked about it in the beginning. Shout out to Basketball Planet. Salute. Playoffs about to start. Well, shit, the March Madness about to start. Rematch clause versus Monguia was so lame. Yeah, if it was a mandatory, he couldn't have a rematch. This nigga, man, if a mandatory don't have rematch clauses, but it wasn't a mandatory. I'm surprised they ain't try to order it as a mandatory, but Monguia would have to fight Carlos Adames next, and then he can come back and fight Charlo as a mandatory. So don't write Charlo Monguia off next. But like I said before, this shit is crazy to me. This shit crazy, man. This nigga, man. Robert Ortiz ain't make the weight. This nigga pulled out on Tuesday. What about people that flew there? You know, we still in California, though. People that was going to come there. That nigga knew he wasn't making that weight at least 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. That nigga might really have to take on Jermall Charlo offer and fight. CJ, bro, what's going on, Sean? He said Blair Cobb to face McKenzie. He might have to jump in that bitch and face McKinson. I never seen McKinson fight. I heard he got a lot of movement, though. See, I got a question. I'm kind of late on the stream. Just thinking, since Ortiz pulled out, you think might be Bud next May or June or whenever. Well, he said Oscar De La Hoya said they trying to make the championship fight November, December. So, I don't know. But maybe that is. I mean, but my thing is this. Why not just take care of McKinson and then you come back July, August and fight Bud? That make a lot of sense. Quack, Charlo. You breaking up. Okay, static. Okay, I get that together. I got that together. Sound like a robot. I'll be behind there. Charlo should have fought Plant when went into the Benavidez fight. Somebody is scared. We good. Okay, I thought I messed up the whole stream. So imagine if Blair Cobb somehow gets a Virgil Ortiz spot and beats McKinson next year. You'll be hearing Cobbs and Crawford. Well, I heard that Alexis Rocha and Blair Cobb supposed to fight the Virgil Ortiz winner anyway. So I ain't the biggest Canelo fan, but at least he actually fight champions. Yeah, facts. You might look right. Charlo complaining about a Canelo fight. You fighting Sulecki. They didn't bust down Sulecki through the network. Didn't Danny Jacobs beat him up on HBO? Turned around, got beat up on his own. Now he about to get beat up on Showtime. That nigga, man, when Tribe Called Quest said we on the world tour, I don't think they meant this. KD Trey Fly salute. He said Ortiz injured. Then nah, they said he couldn't make the weight. There ain't no injury. They said he can't make the weight. Charlo versus Castano should been on the Spence undercard. Hell no. You can't put no undisputed on as no co-feature, man. You crazy. They really bought Charlo Sulecki out of me. You ain't lying, nigga. I ain't hear a peep, not even a sound. Here to there. Appreciate you being a member. If a fighter only get in 1 year, you can't afford to take this type of opponent. People hate on Canelo for Rocky Fielding, but when you fight 3 times a year like Canelo, you can do that. Yeah, appreciate y'all can join the membership by hitting the join button. That's a fact. That's a fact. Canelo got, if you fight 3 times, 4 times a year, I could take a bum or 2. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to fight once a year, it should be a premier fight. Man, this dude could have had a premier fight with Danny Jacobs. He could have fought Demetrius Andrade. Caleb Plant was an option. Benavidez was always an option. Ryota Murata been sitting in his division for a long time. He was really trying to line up Chris Eubanks, but Eubanks pulled the smoke escape and he backed out the fight. Vinny, what's going on, my brother? If they break out Supersonic, that's probably gonna be the trilogy. He said Lubin by TKO. Yeah, Fondor dangerous, but Lubin dangerous too. Imagine if Sulecki beats Charlo. That would be poetic justice, Derek Jam. Hey, you ain't lying, boy. We going live wherever I'm at. Where I get an internet connection, we going live. But it ain't the worst fight. But Sulecki ain't got no boxer right quick as hell, boy. Them boys got sleight of hands. That motherfucker box Rex got sleight of hands. I'll get back on Call of Duty, man. I've been playing my Switch. We've been playing Mario Kart. That shit hella fun. Lubin be out here in Florida hooping at LA Fitness. Yeah, Florida full of stars. Like Atlanta, like the whole Ryan Coogler situation where he went to go, the one that produced the Black Panther, and the next one he from Oakland. You know what's so funny about that is you go to Atlanta, like you could literally walk at the mall and see celebrities. Like that's Atlanta, bro. For him, for them to treat him like that, they probably get celebrities at the Bank of America all the time. You ain't heard they thought Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, many more. Space Jam, I think he did too for LeBron. Was trying to rob a bank because he wrote in the back of his deposit slip with his account number on there that he wanted $10,000, but he wanted to keep it quiet. And the lady thought she was trying to rob him. It's a crazy story. Virgil Ortiz in Dallas. He pulled out the McKinson fight. He fight Bud, bro. I'm down for that. I hope he fighting right in his backyard, nigga. Hope he fighting. Salute what's going on. But yeah, Jaime was saying that they ain't even know that they was pulling this lucky shit. So it is what it is. He said CJ, remember Fondor was the first person to stop Nathaniel Gallimore. That's why I said, well, he might be getting a little dry. Fondor might get a little dry at the weight, bro. Or they might be starting to figure, Sebastian out. He got to come with a new trick. He remind me of Paul Williams, bro. Paul Williams was fun to watch. I was just watching that knockout of him and Sergio Martinez. He fall in too much, bro. Having height and reach is a disadvantage in boxing today. Disadvantage. That Cordoba fight is debatable. I thought Charlo, man, this is a 12-round fight, nigga. And that nigga came down from super middleweight like the week of the fight. So honestly, bro, I don't even know how much y'all want, bro. That nigga beat the hell out of motherfucking Charlo, man. He said, man, this is something else. Shout out to Coach Malachi. I go subscribe to New Media Today, USA Boxing. But Fondor might just be, like, they might have figured him out, or he might just be dry at the weight, because I don't know. He hit Lubin with that shit. He might be in something. The nigga wear rivals. Only other fighter in the United States I can remember wearing rivals was Keith Thurman, the glove. He said, Charlo, a B, man. I hate saying that about fighters, but he breathe all that fire, talk all that ish, and fight nobody, Javier Logan said. He's the one who originally brought up David Benavidez and ducking, bro. Oh, yeah. David Benavidez probably watering the grass. That nigga probably on the grill and shit. That nigga like, hey, girl, when we get up in there, I'm gonna tear that ass up. I'll flip these burgers, turn these hot dogs and these ribs over and shit, man. Then when I get in the house, I'm gonna put the kids to sleep. Nigga, somebody rung the phone up like, ring, ring. He said, Charlo talking shit about you, Holmes. He called you the that nigga say, oh, I wasn't even thinking about Charlo. And now David Benavidez like fee 5-4 from. Where is Simon Brown? He said, where is Simon Brown? He said, where is Simon Brown? Hold on. Where is Simon Brown? Man, that's what that nigga say, man. That's Simon Brown right there. There goes Jermall Charlo. That's Jermall Charlo. Where's Simon Brown? Charlo like, I'll fight. Ain't no thing. Simon Brown pulled right up out of here, man. Why Virgil pull out in 5 weeks? Surely he would have stopped all hard work trying to show with me. Yeah, he said he couldn't. They say it's the Dan Rayfield says the weight. It's the weight. He said, Javier say there are some high school bullies with better resumes than Charlo. Yeah, you ain't lying. Triple G resume better than Charlo. That ain't hard, though. Play-Doh Closet, Laugh Out Loud. You can check me on Spotify here. He said, can't even give Charlo that run. Triple G at least was getting straight stoppages, though, when the last time Charlo got one. Shit. Hugo Centennial. No, he stopped Dennis Hogan in 2019. This nigga 5-year middleweight run, boy. The zone forced to pay Munguia, move the headline, the zone cards. Yeah, I know Munguia like it is what it is. Thomas Moreland salute, appreciate it. McKinson movement would have gave Virgil some trouble. Yeah, if you ain't on weight, bro, you can find me everywhere. Hit the link tree weight. That can be. Munguia gonna end up fighting his own friendly in WBC Silver Eggington. It is. I ain't even mad at him. Shit, he ain't his fault. Neither one of these fights didn't happen. Yo, Charlo Castano's rematch is going to be epic. Clayton and Boots in the undercard. Yep. But my thing is, Charlo didn't even deserve to fight Jaime Munguia regardless, bro. He ain't deserve to fight Jaime. Let's be real. He ain't deserve to fight Jaime, dude. He ain't deserve to go back on pay-per-view. He didn't. He did not deserve to go back on pay-per-view. He don't want to fight Caleb Plant. He didn't want to fight Benavidez. Stay at 160. Somebody gonna upset him, bro. Don't worry about it. It'll happen. Charlo has no heart. Man, how a lion don't got no heart? That's crazy. Ortiz got a belt yet and already ain't got a belt, can't make weight. No. Who knows? He could have been dealing with sicknesses, all types of stuff. Robert Rodriguez salute the whole AFC West minus the Raiders making moves. It don't matter. I ain't got the quarterback regardless. People call Spence away, but Ortiz is missing weight. Well, he ain't technically missed weight yet. But, I don't know. Shit, he turned around and announced that Bud fight. Y'all niggas going to be like, oh, shit. But hold on. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Ain't nobody hop on with me yet. So give me a minute. Y'all watch the video. Think about joining. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access. All right, my bad. So yeah, I mean, that is what it is, man. Let me get back to the chat, but let me get this shit together. Here we go. But you can do what the fuck you want to do. Who cares? Virgil is huge. I don't know how he used to make 140 pounds. Donald, that was crazy. Trade 5. Donald Banks said Chris Eubank wants to fight smaller fighters he knows he can be, so he can keep practicing being like Ray Jones Jr. Yup, he sure did. Like he ducked Charlo was the word. A lot of ducking going on. Yup. Stephen Espinoza up there feeding y'all a bunch of hogwash. Funny to me. Said we made the best possible fights. I don't even know why Showtime's still participating in boxing. Shouldn't they follow Big Brother HBO and get up out of here? Put these niggas on the app. Because if you look at, and I was going to talk about, appreciate Anthony in the Cash App. Appreciate you, bro. One donate in the Cash App. It's $sign CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. And just looking at, like, look at their viewership, bro. Who last fought on Showtime? I don't know. That's all Charlo Castanos, right? And then I'll get into the boost thing and the Errol thing, what I heard today, man. Appreciate everybody helping me out with the behind the scenes stuff. Errol was like, you don't know what you're talking about because Jaime didn't fight him. Man, Jaime and them niggas ain't even know that Showtime was going to do that. So it is what it is. They still thought the fight was on. So check this out. It says Charlo Castano Showtime most watched live boxing match since December 2019, right? So look at the type of numbers they doing, bro. Hold on. And it says before Saturday. Let me see if we get this number. So it's the most watched. It says Nielsen numbers are for Charlo, Castanos included, only viewers that watch live on Showtime's linear channel because Nielsen doesn't track streaming services. So, so they don't include the app. But like, come on, why would I even, on Showtime when I get the same quality on a computer where I could just stream it on my phone. Viacom CBS was on Showtime and Boxing.com does a release figure. So yeah, Viacom on Showtime. It says the average peak audience for Charlo Castano were the highest for a live boxing match on Showtime since Gervonta Tank Davis 12-round stoppage of Gamboa nearly 19 months ago. Davis Gamboa, a lightweight, they ain't even no real title fight in Atlanta, drew the average audience of 577,000, a peak audience of 604,000. These are pay-per-view star regular TV numbers. That's what Tank doing. Come on, million people let's say 1 million people here seeing Tank plus the app, right? Let's say, plus the app and the legal stream, 2 million people seeing him. Like, bro, how can you put him on pay-per-view when he ain't even doing 1 million regular viewerships on TV? So they say Charlo, WC Midway, he averaged audience of 333,000 was the record the highest since Tank. A peak audience of 379. These are the highest numbers that they have, bro. I'm not a star. I got a kilo in the car. I'm not a star. Nigga, not, man. Nigga out here, man, come on. Me and Coach Malachi can square up and get 300,000 people to watch us. We had a platform like Showtime, bro. Me, Miles can go up. Me and Miles can go throw the ball around, and more than 300,000 people gonna watch us on Showtime. I swear to God. Me and Miles play catch. He do his training regimen. I guarantee you, we do better viewerships on Showtime than Jermall Charlo. Look, this day viewership, bro. They can't even get 500,000 people to watch Undisputed. Y'all talking about why Charlo Castano's not on pay-per-view? Man, that bitch ain't even going gold on regular TV. MC8 will drop an album right now today. He gonna sell more, do more streams than these niggas, man. Y'all talking about why he ain't on pay-per-view? Nobody know the Charlo twins. Texas. Houston, Texas has a population of what? 2 million? No, more. What is it? Hold on. They have a population of 2.31 million, bro. And probably 10% of that don't even watch the Charlo twins. Don't even know who they is when they at the titty bar. Who these niggas is? Niggas must be pumping dope. Come on, man. Come on. People in Sugarland ain't even watching them, man. They ain't even got Sugarland on lock. I don't understand why Viacom just keeping boxing pumping, bro. They must really like Al Heyman. You throwing money away. Birds is too big. Should be fighting at 154. Squeezing on Daryl say, but that's a lot of the big size up there too, and a lot of risk. It's a decent schedule. The best fights are Charlo, Castanos, and Fulton Ramon. Said Virgil must be 5 pounds overweight. Time for the juice. Oh, there you go, Anthony. Said Donald Banks say they should put Jermall Charlo in Creed 3 as Clubber Lane's son with his bipolar. That nigga probably get kicked off the set. He probably get kicked off the set. You ever heard about the story of Jim Brown getting slammed on the set of Any Given Sunday? Go look that shit up by Bill Bellamy on Facebook. You probably find it on YouTube too. Yes, the running back legend Bill Jim Brown. CJ dropping dude. No, that's a quick deuce then. Shit, okay, right back. Lars should be getting upgraded soon, so Lars should be banned. I hope not. That nigga won't fight Lars neither. That nigga be talking about, oh man, we was friends and what happened. You know, friends like that, you don't need any. Man, nigga start quoting Houdini and shit. Showtime PBC been making good fights with their less popular fighters. Fulton Fed Card Cobra was good. Gary Carr was good, but their stars, they've been on some. But just think about it, man. Don't nobody care about them fight cards, man. I ain't even heard about Cobra viewership. I'm glad you brought that up. Hold on. I ain't even heard about that viewership, bro. Hey, man, he got beat, man. That nigga got beat so bad, they just said, man, don't even drop the viewership numbers, man. Bro, I ain't even heard nothing about that viewership. Nothing. Man, he lost and he ain't got no viewership numbers. That showed him I like Cobra though, but man, that nigga ain't got no viewership numbers. Man, they get in there, ping pong, boom, 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 bing. Them niggas say, man, hold them viewership numbers, man. Nielsen don't release that. Don't nobody care about the less known fighters. If you want to do less known fighters, just call it Showbox then. Just call it Showbox, bro. We want to see premier fighters like we used to get on HBO, on Fight HBO After Dark. And once we see them in solid fights and they want to go on and fight the great fights, I don't mind paying for it. I want to see premier fighters fight. And they taking niggas to pay-per-view who ain't never did $1 million. Errol Spence never did $1 million on Showtime, but never. He did $6.5 million after the gold medal basketball game, U.S. teams basketball men's game. They should have capitalized by having that nigga right back on NBC after fighting Bundu 3 months, 4 months, 5 months later. They never capitalized on that. The one fighter that has a following water, he fought on free TV. Doughboy say, Ennis agree. Yeah, I'm getting there. But let's move on. Yeah, let's get to that. I ain't gonna talk long about that. That nigga is so lucky up in this thing. Lucky say, I'm back, motherfuckers. So Ennis agrees to a multi-fight deal with Showtime. Face Castano Clayton May 14th in the co-feature. Also, him and Castano Clayton is for title eliminator, which is a great way. I'm gonna segue this. The way, at least in my mind, it kind of like lined up right, but you know how it be. Don't always go that way. So in this new deal with Showtime does not tie him contractually to PBC, but will continue to compete on PBC shows as part of Heyman's 4-year agreement with the Premier Cable Network. Each of Ennis's past 2 impressive victories have come, though, against PBC-affiliated fighters and Sergey Lipinets and Thomas Delorme. So they specify here that he is not contractually tied to Al Heyman, but he will be chucking and jiving on them shows and beating these old chicken jive turkeys down, right? So he actually tied to this deal for 3 fights. So they expect him to complete a 3-fight deal. It says the gifted Philadelphia native, shout out to Philly though, does, however, have a firm commitment from the network. Boxing.com has learned that Ennis has agreed to a multi-fight contract with Showtime, which can televise as many as 3 of Ennis's bouts before the end of 2020. So he at least, my bad, it's not a 3-fight contract. He at least got 3 fights left for this year. So I don't know what the whole contract is. So I mean, congratulations to him, man. But I still think they said why some media, he be in the gym all the time. He said Al Heyman been trying to sign Jaron Boots Ennis for years. So congratulations to him. He will have an IBF title eliminator versus old Castano Clayton. The fight was actually supposed to be slated for April 9th card with Fandor and Lubin. And now he moving to May 14th. My thing is this, bro. PBC don't have no type of structure, bro. They don't have any type of structure. All your fight dates are fluid. You hear fighters talk behind the scene, you never know when you fighting, bro. Even before COVID, This nigga date went from April 19th to May 14th, man. Like I said before, if you're going to go to a fight card, man, make sure you go to a fight card in the city that you want to enjoy, bro. Honestly. Make sure you go to a fight card that you want to enjoy. Like, if the fight fall out, you still in Brooklyn or you still in New York City, you still in Vegas. That's my event. Don't never go to a fight card, no matter how big the fight is, and it's not a city that you don't want to be in. Trust me. Trust me. Go to a fight card where they doing. In Vegas, there's always something to do. Magic show, like, bro, you literally can walk down the strip. You're going to find something to do. That's my thing, bro, because they had no structure. But nonetheless, him having an IBF title eliminator with old Sergey Lipinets, right? It says this, yeah, here we go. It's a 12-round IBF elimination match. Showtime will be Showtime's co-feature before the main event, in which IBF WBA champ Jermall Charlo and WBO champ Castano meet for their unification rematch, right? And I heard today from the great city of Dallas, Texas, that Errol Spence is going to attempt to fight Terence Crawford. And if he doesn't successfully fight Terence Crawford after this next fight and things change, he going to move up to 154 pounds. Now, your first major question would be, obviously, then who would Jaron Ennis fight? And I know that wasn't your question. I don't know, because they haven't updated their rate. There's not a number one. There's not a number two. It's just him and everybody else. So who would Boots fight for the IBF title? If I had to have my guess, it's not going to be Virgil. It's not going to be Connor. Castillo out the way. It's probably going to be either Ivan, Galoob, or David Alvarez. So those are your two next, possible after that. I know Cody Crowley wanted $1 million to fight Boots. That was a rumor. That was a rumor going around that he wanted $1 million to fight Boots for this title eliminator. But yeah, that's probably what he gonna do, unless somebody else pop up in there. And apparently, it don't sound like Errol Spence has any plans on fighting anybody else but Bud. Now, does that mean the fight gonna get made? He ain't been saying I'm gonna do everything in my power to get the fight done. He ain't been saying that. So it's Ivan Galoob. He lost to Jamonte Clark. That was at 54, so he must have squoze back down. He beat my boy Leonardo. So yeah, he must have squoze back down. So yeah, I was informed that he moving up after this, and I guess they putting Keith Thurman in position. They putting Keith Thurman in position to pick up the WBC that Earl lost. So Alvarez ain't gonna have the pick of the litter. He either gonna be fight Thurman, probably, maybe if they go by the rankings. Or maybe they pull it fast. Y'all said we ain't heard Danny Garcia. They're probably gonna do Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, 2 for the WBC. Watch what I tell you. Steonis and Betabuev. When Ugas get pounded and Errol, fight Bud or relinquish the belts, the winner of them is gonna be champion. So PBC gonna control that. Ennis gonna get a belt. Showtime gonna control that. And if Errol don't fight Terence Crawford, then he moving up out of there. That's why Terence Crawford has been openly talking about moving up to 154 pounds. Like, bro, if he don't fight you at 47, man, stop chasing him. It's like a dog that chases tail all day. Just stop chasing him. Especially if you're not going to go to the extreme of going to his face and grabbing his girl ass like Ricardo Mayarma, taking his baby mom. If you ain't gonna go to that type of troll level like Rolly would, bro, I just bro, at this point, Crawford got 2, I'll just say 3 options I can think of. He can hire somebody outside that can put the money up for the fight, a lot of money. He can walk away and say, I'm done with it, and if it don't happen, I'm not taking the deal. Or he can take what they offering and fight the man. So if you're not going to do one of those 3 things or something I can't think about, what's the point of going to 54? He get the WBC, you chase him for the WBC. They put all types of shit in front of you for the WBC. It don't make no sense. And what they look like they lining up is probably lining up for him to go up there. I don't know who they targeting, because Jermall moving up. If Spence going up, Jermall moving up after Castano's. Now, Castanos win and beat Charlo. Would they put Errol Spence in there with Castanos? Probably so. Probably so. But they might drop a belt. So yeah, I heard from a really good source today that nigga talking about if he don't fight Bud next, he moving up. So there you go. And we already know, apparently, whatever the deal is they offering Bud, which Bud said we never discussed the deal. If that fight ain't done as we speak right now, or they ain't making no process, or it ain't close to done, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Bud saying one thing and a lot of people saying another different thing. It ain't happening. He's sitting around waiting for what? Now Virgil Ortiz possibly grew out the weight class. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what you waiting on? You going to fight Keith Thurman? You going to unify with Keith Thurman at 47? You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I could think about. Unify with Boots, unify with Rashab and them. I guess that is an option. That is an option. That is an option. It ain't like Yordenis Ugas got a chance versus Spence. Spence about to spit shine that boy. So, I don't know what he going to do. You know? And I can't tell him another man to take a deal. That's going to be interesting to see Spence at 154 pounds. I think we might see more tricks out of him. They going to make sure he the golden goose around that hole. Watch what I tell you. And I heard they trying to make Lubin this big superstar. So, naturally, you might get the black fight you looking for. It ain't the one you asked for. That's what boxing good for. They never give you the shit you asked for. But I think they might be trying to do Lubin and Spence. You know, they love Mexicans too. Don't sleep on Fondor. And then you got a killer up there called Yomis Gomez. Is Cuban nice. So yeah, he definitely not unifying 154 pounds now without some help. But he said all these. Oh my bad. KD Trey Fox said all these guys step into 54, step into 54. That's why they squeeze down to 47. That's true. Most of them. Real talk, CJ. How happy birthday. But would not put a Charlo Munguia on pay-per-view. HBO would have 2 or 3 fights better equal on a free card. But it was going on pay-per-view though. Why Showtime won't give Bud a deal? You know why. Doughboy said smart move by Ennis because he has some leverage. Yeah, he do. Got the ultimate leverage via Viacom. Did I hear someone say, okay, go again. What happened to Jer Hurd? I don't know. He lost a couple times, bro. So he bought a truck. That nigga, follow him on Instagram. He living his best life. Hope to see the Ellis fight soon. Gets fight. I think he might be trying to get released from over there. I don't know no insider information, but he last beat Alexis Rocha. That was a couple years ago. Rocha about to fight Blair Cobb. Ortiz versus Ivory for vacant Keith Thurman getting that one. Right there, see, that's why Danny Garcia said, let's do a Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia rematch. There you go right there. That's probably what's going to happen if Al have his way. You think Errol will fight Keith? I know the fight is overdue, but I can't see him try. I can't see them trying to do that. I heard he moving up. It's Bud or move up. So I don't know if he's going to get Bud a better deal. I know Bud team said they're going to address it after the Ugas fight, so it don't sound like it's going to be Keith Thurman. Like he going to 54. I ain't mad at it. Shit, do what you do. He might go up there and be even better. Said Ivory look pretty good right now. He stopped 2 undefeated prospect. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he been over in Europe doing his thing over in the UK. Castanos will be there for the Spence for Undisputed. Oh, you think Castanos going to beat Charlo? I don't see how he gonna build on beating Charlo, bro. Honestly, Charlo said, "I'm not going to the ropes this fight." I don't know. I think that's gonna be. I think he gonna finish Castanos fairly easy, bro. I don't think that's gonna go past 8. I just think he got more of an adjustment to make. Castanos, what can he do different? He can go to the body. He can come behind his jab, but shit, if you ain't come behind your jab versus Charlo the first time, why would you do it the second time? That nigga was just coming in, walking him down with a hooks and left. Had he used his jab, he probably would have won that fight. They're not going to let Castanos walk out of there with them belts. Y'all do know that, don't y'all? Well, I don't want to talk about Rashidi Ellis. Golden Boy been holding his career up. Yep, Canelo, the reason he over there. He's put a word in. Gunslinger Zach Salute. Any news on Hitchens? Nope. As Leonard Ellaby. B. Ugas Castanos will get him Canelo fight made. Who you talking about? Spence? Oh, I mean, yeah. He said he wasn't pursuing Canelo no more, but he trying to get out of there now. Now you know why. You know Jaron Ennis said he gonna be champion. He expected to be champion by the end of this year or next year. Now you know why. He had no plans. He had no plans on fighting Jaron Ennis. And Ennis already knew this. You think before Ennis signed that deal that he didn't know the plan they had for him if he get a world championship box, if he don't get a world championship. You know what I'm saying? You think he didn't already know this? He knew this. He knew it. He knew it, bro. He knew that Errol Spence was not gonna fight him and that he was gonna get a belt. He probably already know who the opponent is. He gonna fight for the vacant belt for. He already know the opponent. And everybody out there know that Yordenis Ugas don't have a batch chance in hell. He gonna have to damn near kill that man in the ring just to get a split decision. And now Errol is being non-committal about fighting Terence Crawford. He ain't saying what champions say. You know, Canelo, say what you want to say about Canelo. He went the whole 9 plus sums to make the Caleb Plant fight happen. Canelo, he made the Caleb Plant fight happen. He took a deal. He figured it out. They had some on, some off. He crossed the street, made sure he free. Got the fight with Caleb Plant. Made sure they found 10 million to get Caleb Plant. They found 40 to 50 to get a Canelo to fight happen. If Terence Crawford really wanted this fight to happen, Errol wanted this fight to happen, it happened. It happened. And that's crazy. This guy right here already knew that Errol wasn't going to fight him. So calling him out, clout chasing. Asking him to stay, you know, he knew he wasn't staying. He know he going to 54. And if they train tracks cross, it's going to be above 147 pounds. And now Terence Crawford just sitting there with the IA ass face, my Kevin Hart. You know, unless he already got the deal done. So your confidence level on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being low, 10 being the highest, right? What's your confidence level that you're going to get Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? That Spence going to make sure that fight happen. They going to check their ego. All this shit going to happen. They're going to check their egos. They're going to compromise a little bit, and the fight going to happen for undisputed. What's the confidence level? And if that happened, then what's your confidence level that both these niggas make it to the ring? What if Ugas win? Were they willing to put Ugas in there with Terence Crawford to maximize his dollar potential? Probably not. Crawford stay at 47. They're going to come around and say, well, we got Terence, we got Keith Thurman for you. I'm telling you, they're going to say, we are planning for you to unify with Keith Thurman. Then we'll think about moving you up to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence is leaving Terence Crawford for the young Wolves and the young Vultures and old man Keith Thurman. That's going to be and they're going to marinate the Keith Thurman fight. That shit ain't going to happen no time soon. Keith got to get a belt. Keith going to have a mandatory. You probably talking about, man, minimum the end of summer 2023. For Keith and Terence, them niggas going to be like 50. And now when Crawford stuck at 47, everybody going to be asking him to fight Jaron Ennis, Betuev, and get Ugas a shot, man. It's just for him, bro. If my money right, bro, and I got shit in circulation, man, I can walk away from this shit. I'll make sure that he vacate his belts and he gone for good, then I vacate mine. Because he not going to go the extra mile to get the fight. He not going to press him. He not going to choke this nigga up in front of reporters. He not going to gorilla check him. He already said he going to stay on code with being a brother, and that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. You know, I'm totally 100% fine. If he ain't going to lose his religion and jump out his character and punk Errol Spence, if it ain't happened in 4 years, you know, why would it happen now? So either you're going to fight Jaron Ennis and unify with Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? You're going to, you know, that's the way it go. It's the way it go. Jaron Ennis is his destiny. The problem is Spence's team hasn't offered anything to Crawford. That's bullshit. Now, I say that right now. That's jive turkeying. Whatever he said, man, I don't believe, man, that ain't what people been saying. His people been saying. Either his people lying or he lying. Yeah, I heard him. He said, we never negotiated. You think all this damn time, what's the ball head? Tim Smith said they was in negotiations. You just got to listen. Man, I ain't believing what he's saying, bro. I know for a fact his people frustrated in what they offering. And when people that's probably sitting right next to him, he can say whatever I don't know. What's this thing about sparing Errol Spence and stalling him out, man? If he a brother, whatever, so be it. When Andre Ward asks you to sit there and dog Errol Spence out and smoke him out, and you don't do it, bro. When Andre Ward, a nigga that don't like to lose his religion, say, man, you need to start speaking up. I know you got it in. If he ain't gonna speak up, man, why the fuck should I? I just like fucking with Spence fan base. That's it. That's the only reason I like doing it. Because I'm gonna have my day. I'm telling you. If Crawford don't beat him, you know, somebody gonna beat him. I'm gonna have my day. I don't like him. Tell you that, I don't like him as a boxer. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you. I don't want to smoke with you. None of that shit, man. I don't like none of that. What he was about. Beating his chest like he wanted to fight everybody. And when King Kong got on top of the Empire State Building, that nigga stopped being hungry. He stopped wanting to fight people. You know, man down, turn to the big fish. That's why I don't like it. It ain't particularly to do with Terence Crawford. That dude was a gorilla. He was a man down, knocking everything down, blowing fire. Ah! And when Crawford came along, he started saying, you won't give it to me. Then he started putting his tail between his legs. He knows it's true. Whole character switch. And he knew that he was calling out Keith Thurman. He knew Al Heyman wanted that fight down the road. And he was clout chasing off Keith Thurman, letting Floyd hype his head up. Keith should have told Al, man, let me take this nigga head off his shoulders. You know what I'm saying? But no, my whole thing with him is he was blowing all that fire, talking about he the top dog, talking about man down, and then now he in a position to be the puppet master of the division. He in a position of power, right? He's in a position of power, and then all his morals change. And I ain't talking about before the accident. You know, he ain't even Mike Tyson, Ray. That nigga ain't even Ray Mercer when he had a title. You ain't even on that level, bro. He did all that woofing, all that. When it was time to bite Terence Crawford ass, you start creating streets, you start creating intersections, you start building canals and, you know, rivers and shit. And only real niggas can see. The real niggas can see and speak on it, bro. Only real boxing fans can see it and speak on it. At this point, if you don't see that he don't want to fight that man and he being a coward, it is what it is. I can't hold your eyes on to see it. If you can't see it now, that nigga knocking on this door, nigga then shook off Bob Arum. He said, I want a deal to fight you. Now it's all of this. You got to sign a multi-fight deal. You got to take it or leave it. You're on the wrong side of the street. Now you're in the middle of the street. You got to sign over here. Ugas said you got to sign over here. Like, bro, why do I got to sign over here to get a fight? Why can't I just test the water, put my foot in the water, see if it's warm enough or it's cold enough? And then if I like being over there, I can be over there. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with me just testing the waters out? And he moved up to 54 out. Jeremy and all these other niggas out here, man, I'll let y'all have a day. I won't say shit. I need to hear slander. When it's official, he gave up them belts and he say vacant across them 3 lines on all sanctioned belt. When all this shit say vacant, once he beat up on Ugas, when all this shit say vacant, he gone. Y'all can have y'all day. I don't want to hear no excuses, bro. I don't want ego looking at his body saying, oh, he was too skinny and I need his body, man. You know, I don't hear none of that. I don't want it when he get out of there and don't fight that man. And then if he fight him and he beat him, y'all can have y'all day. Y'all can have y'all day in hell. Y'all can have y'all day in heaven. Y'all can have y'all day on heaven, hell, and earth, or on earth. Y'all can run the prison. If he get in there, he beat Terence Crawford, which ain't out the realm of possibility. I've seen stranger things happen. I've never denied the young man's talent. He's a very talented individual. Can't deny it. Jaron Ennis is a very talented fighter. Maybe one of the most naturally talented fighters I've seen in a long time. He get in there, he whooped Terence Crawford, man, so be it. You did it. You did it on your time, but you did it. But if not, the worst thing he can do is move up there and avoid that, man. And once he move up there for Terence Crawford, that's the only vindication that you need. He said he get all 3 belts. All these excuses he had, they kept moving the bar. You get a belt. I'm being very civil today. You get a belt, I'll fight you. You're on the wrong side of the street. I'm on Showtime and Fox. That's where I fight at. And he ain't fought nobody as good as Chris Algieri. He ain't did nothing. He need to fight somebody. He need to fight Kell Brook. Did all that. Fought Sean Porter. Did all that. Now he in front of your house like Muhammad Ali is in front of Sonny Liston house. Now the excuse is what? Now you need to take less. You make too much money over there at Top Rank. You need to take less money. Or you need to take it or leave it. That nigga done did everything but get ignorant. Real talk. He did everything but get ignorant, man. He did everything but lose his religion and lose his character. And I applaud him for that. Because me personally, I've been doing some real ignorant shit. I've been showing at the nigga gym. My headgear, my Everlast bag on. I'll be showing up at the gym, punking his ass, talking shit, following his mama at the grocery store. I don't care whatever I gotta do to get that fight, to put my legacy on that, man. I'd have been doing whatever. Remember on Head of State where they had to get the other president, the candidate, to agree to another debate, and they kept fucking following him and they kept fucking chastising him until he said he gonna debate him. That'd be a nigga like me. But these fighters today don't have no, they just think I don't know, man. Didn't they find out wrestling wasn't real? Then they find that part out, bro. After the fight, it's all love. But these fighters today, man, for us to grow up and they around my age range, to grow up in the golden era of boxing, man, these niggas ain't got no character, bro. They boring. Who want to see? They boring. Even when they went head up and talked a little bit shit, wasn't nothing entertaining about that. At least Blair Cobb getting there. Whoa! He's a cursed coward. At least Blair Cobb is an engaging speaker, bro. These niggas is boring, bro. They get their check and go home. Who want to every Friday get their check and go home? Man, get some of these co-worker hoes and get them to the bar or something like that. Who want to get their check and these niggas, man, bro, I don't got no character, bro. They talking shit. You be like, man, I might want to go read a book. I might want to go read a book. So they say Virgil Ortiz admitted to the hospital. He diagnosed with Rhabdomyolysis, but I don't know. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Somebody share this in the Discord. Join the membership. You want to pay $5 to join the Discord? Hit me up. See what this is. Let's see what this. They say he got. I don't know what this shit is. Hold on. I'll get to the. It says a breakdown of muscle tissue that release damaging protein into the blood. It says a serious medical condition that can be fatal and results in permanent disability. So that nigga fight some shit real. Rhabdo occurs when damaging muscle tissue is released. Its proteins and electrolytes into the blood. These substances can damage the heart and kidneys and cause permanent disability or even death. So they saying Virgil Ortiz got this shit right here. So hopefully he good, man. It's serious. Yo, Dan Rayfield, man, he gonna have to retract them statements. They gonna be on Dan Rayfield ass. There you go. You know, Terence Crawford don't have the time on his side. He got to make a decision now. Doughboy. Facts. You know, he just playing. I don't know. It's what it is, man. But I wouldn't drop my belt till that nigga officially dropped his belt. Then I drop mine. Ugas master against Southpaw. He's undefeated with Southpaws. He definitely has a chance. No chance. That's what he got. You know where he fighting at? He fighting in the nigga backyard. You think they about to have all them Errol Spence fans come out there? Right? You think they about to have all them Errol fans, millions and millions and millions of Errol Spence fans come out there and let him use the Yordenis Ugas? That nigga got no chance. What's the biggest fighter Cuban won? That's how, check out Lion Killer podcast. We were talking on the phone a few weeks ago. He was saying, man, what's the biggest fighter Cuban ever won? I don't even fucking know. They known for losing big fights in the professionals. So Ugas got a lot working against him. He fighting a nigga that's a negative 400. Errol Spence is damn near a lock to win this fight. You think if he had a detached retina for real, all these injuries, and Terence Crawford had that same belt and Ugas had the WBO belt, you think this Jive Turkey would be fighting Crawford for that? No, he know where Dennis Ugas is easy pickings. Anytime they got to build up an opponent when they talking about him, well, Ugas been through a lot and he had to come on. Man, anytime they bigging up a nigga, and anytime the network and fighter somebody, he got a chance. That nigga ain't got no chance, bro. He fighting a nigga in his backyard, bro. Come on, man. You know the history of Texas in fights, bro. That nigga already down 5 points. Ain't no Canelo fan, but I think he will retire Spence. Man, come on. That's understatement. That's understatement. Nigga will put his foot so far up Errol Spence's ass, man. Errol don't want none of that. He just sitting on the shelf like everyone. We just fought. He just fought like a week before White Magic, I think it was. He fought on FS1, so you know how. Shakur Stevenson said that that's why he signed to Floyd. Said Floyd put him on a poster. And he was the smallest fighter on the poster, and he had another fighter bigger than him, which probably was Tank. And he said, hell no, I ain't doing that. I did a video on it Saturday or Sunday. WC told every region team that they fighting for the interim after Ortiz and McKinson. Okay, I ain't see that one. Ugas Taylor made for Spence, in my opinion. He could be. He ain't like to stand in front of you, but the thing about Ugas, he is crafty. So Errol Spence probably fighting a fighter he ain't fought in a while that could really make you miss. Sean Porter a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Ugas more technical. He's slippery, but like I said before, he dropped the jab to the solar plex. That shit don't move. I jab his shoulders. His shoulders kind of like bob a little bit. I be aiming for the shoulders. You know, I be aiming for the chest, the shoulders. That slow all that shit down. The body don't. The thing about going to the body on the counter puncher is he gonna loop around Errol Spence guard. And I think the biggest uphill Errol Spence guy versus Ugas is the eye. That's it. Yeah, no, other than the eye, if he can take the punishment and it being his lead eye, he'd be all right. Not fighting nobody that's worth the damn, bro. Ugas ain't shit. I'm telling y'all that right now. Damn, Virgil pulled out this fight. He had some serious. They said that shit can cause death. 25-20%. Clint, salute. What's going on, brother? Tim said they ain't got no money for Bud. Here's what it is. Like the KD picture. Hey. That nigga didn't climb Mount Everest. Went to the French Alps and all types of shit. And all of a sudden you do all that and they ain't got no money. Ain't got no money. Ain't got no fancy car. Hit this Linktree link to take you everywhere I'm producing content or on social media. To support the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Appreciate y'all for that. Appreciate everybody that showed love and the Cash App for my birthday. Reggie, Lathers, Brian, appreciate y'all. He said, here there pre-CJ, the truth became flaw. So soon as he went across the street, then he went to the damn farm playing with his chickens and ducks. Now he can't even go to the barbershop in peace. Crazy. And he, you know, and he gonna if he do move up and he don't fight Bud, people gonna make excuses for him anyway. Sometimes some people got popular demand. You know, he got popular, he could do what he want to do, man. Crawford got so many people against him, man, because we don't have real boxing fans no more. None. We got minimum boxing fans. When do the boxing fans stop rooting against a good fight? You know, when we start rooting for networks, nigga, when niggas back in the day want game banging HBO, Friday night fights, nigga, Friday, we wasn't doing that. I wish I had YouTube, man, back in the early 2000s and the 2010s and the 90s, man. Shit, we all have 100,000 plus subs, bro. Now you got niggas who promoting not to make big fights. You got people saying, I don't care if the fight don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Then turn around and say, well, AJ Rob Wilder of a situation. No consistency, bro. Like I said, I bought it. I told the nigga on Twitter, man, I will body any Earl sexual, bro. And ain't a nigga had nothing to say. Nobody had nothing to say. They talk all that shit on Twitter. We can do a space. We can do it here. I will body them niggas, man, because they know he a hoe. And then nobody spoke up and said, oh, but none of them niggas. I'm like, KRS-One, man. Errol Spence going to have to win in that fight for them to have anything to say so. They going to make sure Bud fight Ennis to become a, no. Nah, nigga ain't fighting no Ennis, man. We know that. Why would he fight Ennis and not fight Bud? I just tuned in so Earl don't want to. Well, no, I did not say that. That's how lies get started. I said if his after fighting Ugas, and when he defeat Ugas, his options are if he don't fight Terence Crawford, then he moving up to 54. That's what being said. That's what he telling people. So things change, but he planning on fighting that Crawford is undisputed at 54. Not even Keith Thurman. The best don't want to fight the best, and the fans don't want the best to fight the best no more. G Money. That's the most horrific part about it, bro. The fans don't want the best to fight this ain't the best fighting the best. Ugas ain't even the top, in my opinion. He's not even the top 4 welterweight, bro. I don't care if he got a belt. They giving belts away like they giving out samples at Sam's Club. He not the best. Care what y'all. He not even second, third best. I think Jaron Ennis will fuck him up right now. They will find a way to put one of those belts in. Yeah, Ennis is going. He's gonna, if he move up or he fight Bud, he's relinquishing that belt. Once he move up, he's relinquishing that belt. There's nothing he can do about it. If he fight Bud and whatever happened there, the belt will be relinquished unless somebody defends the belt. Ennis is gonna get his title. Ennis already know what's gonna happen. After this whole Crawford Spence saga go down, he's gonna get the IBF. Last my coworker ladies to the bar. Yeah, that hit the spot for some of y'all, didn't it? Keith was the mandatory for WC title fight. He will fight Keith or move up. I think he would pretend to fight Crawford with a ridiculous offer. Watch. Yeah, it's already been put out there. Ridiculous offer, Daryl. Okay, what Crawford telling y'all? And niggas gonna say it's fine with me. I ain't want to see the fight anyway. But you got niggas talking about, oh, dude, watching white Jesus Lomachenko, man. I don't even know how y'all listen to them busters. 78 then turned into a buster, hanging around a buster. Shit. That nigga used to sound like he knew what he talking about. Now he just a buster. Nigga ain't got Beverly Rose no more. Wife leaving him. Nigga just a buster. Ain't that crazy? When you start hanging around with busters, you become a buster. Nigga then took his show over and shit. Hella funny. It's probably too tough to make weight. Man, nigga, ain't no damn too tough. And Derek James just said he can be here for a year or 2 years at the max. So maybe you're right. Come on. Crawford didn't exist. That nigga be undisputed right now. Virgil needs to move up. Well, it said he damaged something. He had it's also called Rhabdo, whatever the hell. So he I don't know, man. I ain't about to play no doctor on YouTube. Damn Virgil, hope he's straight, kid. Yeah, that shit is serious injury he got. They saying, if this true, they saying he got rhabdomyolysis, known as Rhabdo, a serious medical condition that can be fatal, result in permanent disability. It says the muscles tissue breaks down and results in release the protein, the myoglobin into the blood. The myoglobin can damage the kidney. Symptoms include dark reddish urine, an increased amount of urine, weakness, muscle aches. Early treatment with aggressive fluid replacement reduces the risk of kidney damage. It says treatable by a medical professional, requires a medical diagnosis, lab test, or imaging always required. Short-term results within the days or weeks. Critical needs emergency care. So whatever he going through, whatever Virgil going through, this shit is serious. This is serious. I'm sorry, I had my Busta Rhymes. It's serious, bro. Ugas ain't got no chance. That's what I mean. He fighting a nigga back. He fighting in Dallas with Arlington in his backyard in Texas. Man, Ugas about to go out there and get smoked. He about to get smoked, loped. You see, he got all black on for his funeral. Man, Errol Spence about to, man, dog walk this nigga, man. Bring a leash and a collar to the arena. That nigga agreed to go to his back. He just going to get a check. Nigga showing up for a check. That nigga had a debatable with Abel Ramos. Like, come on now. Abel Ramos. Nigga had a debatable with Abel Ramos. Y'all think he about to beat Errol. Y'all just smoking crack. Yeah, I hope it's not career ender for Virgil. They said with quick treatment, it could be healed. So hopefully he ain't been around. He ain't had it long. Even on the fairgrounds, I don't think Ugas can mess with Errol. There you go. What the Virgil? I just said it's called Rahab. I ain't doing Rhabdomyolysis, whatever, known as Rhabdo, whatever. So that's how they saying he got on the Discord. So just allegedly. Find me everywhere by hitting that Linktree link. Hit the like button, ho. Shout out to Pound for Pound Sports and tell y'all to subscribe to this channel. He talking about Virgil. Yeah, Virgil. Whatever happened to Beverly Rowe? I don't know her. She diss Wilder, and Wilder cut 7-8 out for letting her diss her after the Fury fight. And she gone, dog. I just wanna be free. Black folks were more unified during the Pac and Mayweather day. You ain't lying. They was calling us all types of stuff, man. All types of stuff. All types of stuff they was calling us, man. All types of stuff. So, yep. Crawford and Spence. You got niggas that don't want to see the fight. They tell you, I don't see that fight, man. For what? But hold on, they want to go up and see him fight Canelo. And it is what it is, man. These are your boxing fans. He said this Rab dude, thank you. Basically, you train so hard, some of your cells die. Used to happen in CrossFit a lot more. I only know this because I like to learn about strength and conditioning. It's a serious condition. Shout out to Javier Logan. There you go. Rab dude. Nigga was going hard in the paint on for Michael McKinson. Said, I go hard in the mother paint. Free Richard Hitchison, yeah. That boy picked a bad deal. Signing to your idol, make your career go idle. I need to trademark that one. Signing to your idol, make your career go idle. Bars. And that's the shirt he need to make, man. Sign with your idol, make your career go idle. Come on. Write that down. Gotta write that one down. I might get like a little fake TMT logo to go on my shirt. I might get like a little fake TMT logo to go on my shirt, man. He said, well, stop Asian. Hey, well, I don't know what you mean by that one. Baby Rose probably somewhere sitting up pregnant by 7-8. Oh, my. Probably Black Fight fan, baby, anyway. Where they took off, but 2 Evans stay on this on the Spence Ugas pay-per-view. That's taking value. Did they? Where you see that at? On Box Rec? On Box Rec. It is what it is. Maybe somebody got injured. Y'all bet not fighting it. Oh, it's still on there on Box Rec. On Box Rec, it's still on there. You see how quick they was. McKinson and Ennis is still on there. That's the only fight worth watching. And my man's who knocked out Teofimo Lopez. So who David Morrell got next? John Ryder about to fuck around and save himself for Canelo. Why y'all bull jobbing? John Ryder Canelo in the UK. Eddie Hearn said, let's do it. Let's do it. Pussy Nicky, you gonna do it. So, who knows? Hard. He says going to be on regular Showtime on the same day. Oh, it's going to be on regular Showtime? Damn, let me look that up. Hold on. I said before, I won't order that shit no way. People say, you going to the fight? Like, why would I talk shit about a nigga like y'all do and go to his fight if he ain't giving me what I wanted? Come on. Niggas so happy about that. I'm going to the Errol fight. Most of them niggas ain't even gonna go. Nigga, I'm going to the Errol fight, man. Yeah. Come on, okay. I'm ordering it. Most of them niggas don't even order the fight, bro. Last time he fought, man, he fought Mikey Garcia, man. That shit was terrible. I watched that shit on my phone. It was around my birthday. We was watching it on my phone. I'm like, man, that shit was trash. That whole card was trash, man. Trash. He said, I've been watching some film, and let me just say that White and Fury is going to be closer than the box community think. Yes, I mean, it's sold out. Them niggas giving away Errol Spence tickets with the Dallas Cowboys ticket season holders. They giving it away with Happy Meals. Shit, you can buy a McCafe, apple pie, blueberry pie, and they give you Spence and Ugas. Nobody care about no Spence and Ugas tickets. All Al gonna do is buy all the tickets allegedly and upcharge y'all niggas. Fury and Ugas sold out, and they trying to sell 10 more. They trying to get the capacity moved to 10 more. 90,000 people got White and Fury tickets. And they trying to get to 100,000 people. Come on. 5,000 people probably don't own the Spencer Ugas tickets right now. Not including family and friends. Come on. Like I said, the lowest ticket is $45 for this fight. Like I told them about the Danny Garcia fight. Nigga, I know niggas have $50 tickets. I know nigga that's selling them. The lowest ticket is $45. They were saying, well, it was a minimum 100 on it. No, it was not. I know somebody that had the ticket. $45 is the lowest ticket. Right here is where that ticket is located at. $45. $45. $45 to sit in the lower bowl, bro. $45. Around, come on. $103 to sit right here. It's a little bit more you sitting here. I don't know what the hell this is. $282 to sit on the 50 hard line. $300. Why would I pay them prices to see him fight Yordenis Ugas? Why would I pay that? Why would I pay $300 to watch a nigga fight? It had to be for the women in the atmosphere, because boxing events, they one of the best events to go to for sure. Especially you go to the right one. Yeah. $200 sit right here on the floor. $5 sit on the floor. Double Jermall Charlo tickets. Versus Castano $250 on the floor. $750 give you ringside shit. If you're gonna spend $300, you might as well go $750. And sit next to Al Heyman if he show up. Shit. Bud and Tim Tszyu in July. But Tim Tszyu fighting next week. Is Lubin versus Fandor still gonna have to? Yeah, they got Tony Harrison and Sergio Garcia on the. Yeah, it's on the main event. Yep, it's on the main event. Where they fighting at anyway? I don't even know where them niggas fighting at. They fighting at I don't know. Most definitely probably the West Coast, bro. That's a fact. That's most definitely the West Coast. Oh, they ain't even got it on BoxRec, bro. That shit wild to me, man. Oh, they ain't got it on BoxRec. Yeah, that shit crazy. Man, this fight like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? They fight like 3 weeks. Yeah, man, nigga, man. 234 get you right there. They probably got all this shit shut off. Come on, man. Oh, Vegas was at the Cosmopolitan. Said the women came out to the Barclays Center boxing. Oh, yeah, I was there. Yeah, a lot of women out there. Ortiz Jr. fight canceled. Yes, canceled. He got sick. But what was it? What'd you call it? What'd you say it was? Hold on. Rhabdo. Yeah, he got Rhabdo. So I said, Errol Spence ain't moving units like Fury and White. Shit. At all. Period. What the girl say? Period. I was eating. The chick was like, could you give me a refill? Period. I looked at my girl. Hilarious, bro. Women really be saying that, but I mean, I gotta ask some questions, man. Other than that, man, I didn't cook. Shit, they say they got a ticket for a band. Where the band at? Oh yeah, you sitting right in the arena right here. You getting blood and sweat and all types of shit through on your ass right here for 1,000. Shit. Errol stands gonna be right there. I'm right here, Errol. If Terence try to get close, I'ma tackle him. I'm right here. I'm right here. Shit. Then the excuse gonna be, well, Ugas couldn't pull anything. I thought this was a mega fight. I don't know how Showtime's still in the game, boy, with this trash, but their whole network trash anyway. I want to go to the fight with Lubin and Tony, but the ticket's not out. It's only 3 weeks left. PBC always doing this shit last minute. I like to plan ahead when I fly. That boy say it's 3 weeks and they ain't even got no tickets. This shit, the pandemic, man. Ain't gonna be no fans, just this artificial sound. Man, he said it's 3 weeks out, ain't no tickets being sold, man. I mean, at least you still in Vegas, though. See, it's way more better shit to do in Vegas than watch a boxing fight. And shit, you can fly to the whatever, the Hoover Dam. Shit, get you a couple hoes, drink, hell yeah. Shit, you don't need a long time in Vegas neither, bro. Like 4 days max. Other than that, man, shit. Go to the dispensary, had a line out the world in that hole. Mm-hmm. Go to the dispensary or whatever you do. Shit, it's too much fun to have out there. Vegas is for sure lit, but man, living there, I ain't been to the neighborhood yet. They got a different life out there. Infection in the blood due to muscle tear. That's a real excuse if he could make weight. I mean, he fighting for his life if it go left. That's life threatening. They said permanent disability if you don't get that fixed. So then it was like how Tank was ordered to fight another mandatory to WBA order, but 2 have to fight another mandatory. Boosting that next in line that will lead to Spence having no mandatory. What? Spence got him. IBF don't play about mandatories. Pablo say at this point Ortiz should move up. But no, he tore a muscle, bro. He didn't. Well, Rayfield's saying it's not completely true though. He had what? Rhabdo. So that's life threatening, bro. He says, CJ, man, my auntie been living in Vegas my whole life. I don't smoke or drink, okay, or gamble, so Vegas trash to me. Man, I don't smoke and I don't gamble like that neither. So I still had a good time. I drink though. Now, I was doing all types of shit, man. We rode the roller coaster around New York. I like to eat. There's always places to eat around that shit. There's always women around that shit. I mean, you can lay on it. Man, it's hella fun, bro. Had Popeyes, Krispy Kremes in my building. Like, there's always people around. Got in the pool, shit, won a little voucher. Man, we did hella shit. And we went to the little the Flamingo. They got like a little mini zoo. Hell yeah. Shit, you never can go wrong, nigga, with women and shit. Hell yeah. They got prostitute. They can buy a prostitute around there. Man, shit, you got everything you can do. Shit. I had hella fun. Shit. Smoking and drinking. I drunk the whole time, but shit, I had hella fun. Hell yeah, that shit hella fun. So I don't gamble. It's trap. There's way more shit to do there than gamble, bro. The experience is dope. Way more shit to do today. You can get on a helicopter. You can rent ATVs. You can go out to eat, go to shopping. They got that expensive sneaker store where Tank was on 24/7. And like the $20,000-$30,000 Nike Air Freddy Cougar dunks and shit, man. There's plenty of shit to do for sure. Plenty of shit to do. I had hella fun. We got in the pool with the MGM Grand Pool. Hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't mind making that trip to Vegas all the time, but that flight, it is draining though. What's that Baja joint y'all got in there? What is it called? Baja? That shit killing Chipotle. Breakdown of muscle tissue is releasing the damaging protein to the blood. This muscle tissue breakdown results in release of protein in the blood. Myoglobin can damage the kidneys. Training with Robert, he got hurt. He ain't with Robert Garcia, without Robert, okay. He overtrained. That's what it sounded like. They saying Deshaun Watson probably going to the Saints. That's crazy. I thought they was in debt. Oh, good for him. I heard. Shout out to Louisiana on DJ Shark. He said thoughts. I already did. Yeah, I did. You go over there. I did this morning. I dropped the YouTube link on the Discord where Husband knows it says, but 2 Evans Downs is going on the regular Showtime, so they're making everyone pay extra $12 for the fight on top of the pay. Oh yeah, you're right, because that's on. I mean, shit, it is what it is. You just going on regular TV, man. These I don't even know how they making money, bro. These niggas are busters, bro. Okay, it's a video link. So yeah, niggas is busters, bro. Bust. That's the best fight on the undercard, and then you gonna take it off the undercard. Like I said, man, that card about to be trash. Issa Cruz and Gamboa, the co-feature, man, trash. Niggas be justifying anything. Spencer robbed their mama. I'm glad you did, Spencer. Love you, man. Me ain't gonna press no charges, mama. Nah, I don't press charges. I thought they said Deshaun called Atlanta. He did, but she wouldn't go to Atlanta. They ain't got shit no way. What Atlanta got? If he go to Atlanta, he just going for the lifestyle because y'all ain't got shit up. Y'all ain't got no receivers no more. Y'all ain't got nothing. What Atlanta got? Huh? What they got? What you gonna do? We beat them. Didn't we beat y'all last year? We lost. It was close. We lost. We had a Tim Boyle as quarterback. They refused Deshaun Watson to talk to the coach. Y'all heard. You definitely ain't gonna get no trouble in nap time. That's what they call it. Take a nap time. Went there for the Super Bowl. Boring. I don't know how people live in Indiana. Ain't none there but white girls and corn stalks and shit like that. Kyrie got 41 points at the half. Jesus Christ. Kyrie got 41 points. Them niggas up 30. Yeah, he had 40. Shout out to Renardo with the Facebook. Kyrie got 41 at the half. Yeah, them niggas turning up right now. They won't let him play. That's crazy. He had 41 at the half. It's wrapped now. He ended up with 57. In 34 minutes of play, he had 57 points. Kyrie Irving tonight. The game over with. Now them niggas up by like what? 30-something. Sean finna come to Atlanta and get him a 4 PF chain. What's that? I don't know, man. It is what it is. Y'all got Matt Ryan. Be thankful for Matt Ryan. Be thankful. Any other box-related questions? Appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up button for your boy. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the link tree link to it. Take you everywhere. I'm producing content from Spotify, Anchor, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, the whole nine. Before I watch Facebook. I'm trying to leave Facebook, by the way. But it is what it is. The big guppy trying to move up. He don't get the buff. I can fight, move up. I don't know what Bug gonna do. What you gonna do? But it is what it is. I respect his decision. I really do. But I will still love to see the fight. But he said the Suns had 50 points in the first quarter versus the Lakers. Damn. Then I heard LeBron crying the other night. Was that last night versus the Raptors? Did they lose? That nigga was on that bit. Oh, you put that team together, man. You traded everybody. I see Jokic out there dropping dimes last night. I'm starting to watch basketball more. That motherfucking Jokic is out there dishing dimes on niggas and shit, man. He better than Joel Embiid. Embiid is a better all-around player defensively wise. But offensively, man, if Jokic had more of aggression in him, man, by far he'd be the coldest nigga in the league by far. Coldest. Niggas really put up 48 points on somebody in the first quarter. Boy, you gotta pass the sticks, man. You got to pass the sticks. The big catfish looking old. Man. He get knocked out, nigga. Not good. Good. I don't care if that nigga going to an abyss. I don't care if he begging for money on the corner. I don't care about none of that. He lose, I'll be happy. Unless he gonna fight Terence Crawford, then we cool. But shit, nigga making us wait 5 years for a damn fight. 5 years. Don't make no sense. And then we get Ugas. I don't care about Ugas. If he win, he still won't change nothing. Think about it for a minute. Chew on this while y'all are flying. If he win, what does it do for him? He ain't no superstar. He ain't no Manny Pacquiao. He ain't no. If he win, it don't even matter. He don't speak English. And the only thing we might get, they might let him fight Terence Crawford. That's the only shining thing about it. If he win, what good did it do PBC? None. They gonna roll Terence Crawford right, Errol Spence in that bitch for the rematch. It does them no good. Errol's not a star. So it ain't like he gonna come up. He ain't even blow up off Pacquiao, bro. What changed for him and Pacquiao? The pay grade champ. How many fans he gave after beating Pacquiao? None. For real. Is there a rematch clause for Ugas if he fight if Spence lose? Probably is a rematch clause for him because it's not a mandatory unification. So Spence probably do got a rematch clause. No matter, Al gonna drag Ugas right in the ring. Spence right in the ring for man. This would be if Ugas somehow pull off a miracle. This would be a crippling blow. This would be a very crippling blow to PBC. This would be a very crippling blow. They empire might be over with. But hey, appreciate y'all. I can listen to this. Errol winning by give me about to dominate him. You were listening to this on Anchor or Spotify. Hit the Linktree link. You can find me on Anchor, Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, the whole nine. Want to financially support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the Linktree link. Take care of where I'm at. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.